Yiratzon Parashat Va'era, as we enter into the second parsha of Sefer Shemot. It's a very interesting opening that after Moshe Rabbeinu struggles with redemption, Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu and repeats to him that he appeared to Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, and in a different way that he appeared to Moshe Rabbeinu. And so the obvious question that we have raises in the Torah is, what's the need, what's the necessity to go back to the story of the Avot? Why do you have to add that into the story of redemption? So comes the Sfat Emet in the year 1890, and he says like this: Ki utzrach liyot tikun b'maaseh avot mikodem, ve'al yedei zeh ne'esu b'nei Yisrael kelim. Says the Sfat Emet that we need to realize that the Avot needed to be before Am Yisrael, and therefore teaching us something that I think Hashem was teaching Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu very clearly knew what the story was supposed to be. He knew that the story was supposed to be that we were in Egypt and then we left Egypt, and he was very excited for the story to continue into the future. But Hashem teaches him something when he speaks to him about the Avot, that before the story of Am Yisrael there was a story of the Avot, and therefore in order to go forward you need to go backward. And what the Sfat Emet is saying is Ki utzrach liyot mikodem tikun b'maaseh avot means that really the ability to go beyond is the ability to take a step back. We know, all of us, the halacha that teaches in Shmoneh Esrei, that we walk backwards and then we walk forward. And a lot of times we think that forward is forward and backward is backward. But I think that Hashem is teaching Moshe Rabbeinu that the ability to go backward is actually forward. That if you don't have a story before, then you're not actually affecting the story in the future. And what Hashem wanted to teach Am Yisrael is that yes, he could redeem the people, but that wouldn't be redemption. That would just be releasing them from slavery. But the true redemption is that you recognize that you are aware of the story of the past. And what really affects people's growth and what really enables people to go above and beyond is when they see themselves not as only the people that begin the story of tomorrow, but that they are the continuation of the story of yesterday. And so my bracha, as we walk into the story of the era, and we recognize this concept that Moshe Rabbeinu has taught the story of the Avot, the idea that Hashem is teaching Moshe Rabbeinu and through Moshe Rabbeinu is that it's very, very simple to go forward. And everyone could speak about where they want to go and where they want to get to. But the only ability to really get there on the deeper level is that we're aware of the fact that it's not just about going to there, but it's about continuing where we came from. And so that when we enter into this Shabbat, that we have this ability to understand the concept that backward is forward. And that the more we learn about the history, and the more we learn about the story of Am Yisrael from yesterday, the more that we'll be excited about affecting the story of tomorrow. Shabbat Shalom.